Put in, and then up the sides there's one on either side as well, so it just keeps it nice and sturdy. I'm just going to pull out the kitchen and get that all ready. Let's pull that out. There's a couple of legs underneath that you just unhook, put the legs down, bring that up to a level spot. Okay, that all goes up, goes over. So just take the cover off it. Yeah, and then we've got the gas stove. Okay, so underneath we have the gas hot plate, and then we've got water. Now we're just going to
connect the gas. Just the gas thing is in here.
Pull that out. The gas. Pull that out. Just keep that plastic in the drawer. And push and twist.
Gas.
Perfect. Now we'll just go around to the other side to do the water. Just pulling out the water and connecting the water. Push that in.
Pull the power in.
Power for the light. Just plug that in. Then we can just put the light up.
And this gives power for the burner and the light.
So that's the power for the burner and the light. And then we just put the tap up. Perfect. Okay, so to turn the water on, we need to turn the pump on. So we just go around to where the batteries are, side of the camper trailer, open it up. This is your switches.
Water pump.
We've got the water pump there, turn that on. If you need lights, we've got lights.
Lights.
We've got spotlights.
Rear spotlight.
We've got the fridge power. And if you need a cigarette lighter for charging anything, we've got the cigarette lighter there.
Outdoor lights and whatever.
Outdoor lights.
This one, and this one.
So we've got 3 plugs for outdoor lights. Power for plugging into a caravan park or generator. We've got 2 outlets, one on either side of the van. The lead in your box. Outlet is just around near the stove, so that's good for your toaster, as long as you're plugged into mains. The last pole up, just after you pull out the kitchen, just put that pole up. Need any pegs for ropes and stuff like that if it's windy? There's a bag inside. You use the ropes, it just makes it sturdy, especially if you get wind during the night or something like that. Easy to put in. We have a 110 litre fridge freezer. There's another map on the door for the poles if you need it. Just pull that out and you have access to 110 litres. That can be subdivided into just all fridge or fridge and freezer, depends how you want to use it. So have the pantry, which has got your knives, forks, everything you need in there. So inside we have the bed. Just take the straps off before you use it. If the children want to sleep or another bunk, you've got where the lounge is. Radio and extra switches and power points again for charging your phones. Line just goes at the back, just put it on there and slide her in, and then you've got a washing line if you needed it all. To take it off and then just pack it away. If you're needing the hot water system, it just hooks on the back easily, and then all the connections underneath and you're ready to go. Just make sure when you are unplugging the taps and the gas and everything like that, that the gas is turned off and the water pump is turned off as well. Now we're just doing the windows, so just make sure that the bottoms go into the pouch underneath. It just protects the van and then goes up the top. Same for the other side. Just the same on the other side. and then the bar in between. And just put the hooks over it. All together, just stretch it out. And just make sure it's on a slight angle just for the runoff for the window stays are just in a separate section on the other side of the van, just up the top. And you've got a toaster, kettle, pots and pans on this side. Just take the stabilisers off first and then just start at one end and pull everything down. So we've taken the outside annex, all the poles down. Now we're just inside, taking the supports out and releasing all the sides, including the middle. Supports from one side are down. And when you're packing up, just make sure all the power is off. You can leave the fridge one on, but ensure all lights and water pumps are turned off. Now we've just dropped off all the insides. We've taken all the stabilisers out. We've dropped down the sides inside. We've closed the door. So now we're about to pack it up. Made sure that the back is down. Ensure that's all pulled down. That's all good. So now we're just going to push it in. So the back goes in first before anything. Tuck everything in. Grab the annex. We're just putting that into the back as much as we can. We've just put everything in there. We're just going to go around to where the winch is, release it, and it slowly goes up. That's it. We can just make sure everything's getting tucked in, because we're going to slowly pull it down in a minute using the winch. So just tucking everything in as much as you can, ensuring that the corners near the struts, everything's tucked in there and everything's pulled down. Make sure everything's pushed in there as well. Just makes it easier for shutting. Now we're just going to get the winch,
Rope things out again.
get it down to the third red line again, and then we're going to throw it over and pull it down. Third red line. Just make sure it's all straight. Go around to the back, pull it down, over, and then there's another hook right at the back where the tyres are. Perfect. Then we just go around to the front and winch it all in, making sure that you're continually going around the van to ensure all the canvas is pushed in. Every now and then just stop the winch and push it in, making sure everything goes in nice and tightly. Especially in the corners there. So winching it a little bit more and going around and tucking it in again. Just slowly doing little bits and pieces. Just make sure it's all neat, nothing's sticking out. And then that final bit of the strap, and then we just hook it back up. Starting from the middle and working out just makes it easier. We just hooked it all up. We just make sure that's green to locked. Connect all your chains, connect your brakes. The jockey wheel is up. Make sure all your lights and everything are connected, and then do a final check to make sure all lights and brakes are working. Make sure the handbrake is down, all the legs are up. We've put all those up with the drill. Lights are working, including the brake lights and the blinkers. And then you're ready to go on your next adventure. Happy days. Around, make sure all your doors are closed, legs are up, and everything's hooked down. All the clips are done, including the back box. There's no clothesline hanging up. Everything's been disconnected and put away. Enjoy your next adventure.